FakeTV Box is a recorded production of KlicKNet from myKwame.com studios at 144 Studios, New York City. Additional help provided by Adobe, supporting all with limitless creativity in graphics, illustration, and videography. The innovative world of Apple, Sure apps and products for audio functions, and by contributions to this YouTube channel from KlicKNettars like you. Thank you. Hi there, KlicKNettars, and welcome to FakeTV Box with Kwame Alexander, the show that spends as many minutes as it takes to talk crap about all the whack jobs top minutes out there. I can officially say that this is going to be the last FakeTV Box of 2024, and let me say that it's been just an incredible year. We talked about Universal Studios Great Britain in the works, Disney's investment into Disneyland Forward, WWE Raw moving to Netflix. We went on a cruise this year, if you can believe it. We covered San Diego Comic-Con live. We covered 2 D23 events live. And we covered the 2024 election, which led up to tonight that everyone wants to forget about. So let's just forget about it. It's blank. I mean, I gotta tell you, it's been such a busy year for this show and the rest of KlicKNet. I mean, who knows what we're gonna do in 2025? But before I'm a little nervous. With this being the last show and all of the year. This is the last show of the year, and we're looking to do an excellent profile. Wait, hold on, guys, no, guys, why did you do that? I haven't even told them what we're gonna talk about yet. I'm really sorry, fans. As I was saying, we're going to talk about in this episode Walt Disney World Resort, which is the one place that my parents failed to take me as a child, right next to not taking me to seeing Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed in theaters. I mean, I didn't mean to cause so much trouble in school, that is. All the kids in 2004 made me act out in full tantrums. Now, if you remember from the D23 event in August, Disney's Experiences, run by its chairman Josh D'Amaro, announced a lot of cool stuff coming to almost every Disney park around the world. But the one Disney park that we're going to talk about is none other than Disney's Hollywood Studios, which means it's now time to file out the graphics, because we're doing right now an excellent profile. Disney's Hollywood Studios is famous for a lot of things, from the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and for broadcasting live episodes of WCW Monday Nitro in the 1990s. And who could forget the one where Kevin Nash threw Rey Mysterio like a dart, and he went headfirst into the production truck. You know, I'm just surprised that Rey didn't lose an eye after that experience. Good thing he didn't go through grass, or he'd be crying a river. But anyway, Disney Hollywood Studios announced that a Monsters Inc. Finland called Monstropolis will be built beginning in 2025. Even more so, this new land will include the first ever suspended roller coaster at any Disney park on Earth. If you look at the concept art in front of you, this place looks amazing, and I'm sure that die-hard Monsters Inc. fans have been waiting to see something like this for years. Ever since D23 in Anaheim, people have asked the question, where on earth will they build this Monstropolis in Disney Hollywood Studios? Well, late last month, we all got the answer to our question, and a lot more that we did not expect, nor did anyone ask for.
Breaking news about the future of Disney's Hollywood studios, and I don't want to bury the lead any further, so let's just get straight to the headline here. As Disney has made it official that the Monsters Inc. land and also the Monsters Inc. attraction, that door coaster that they announced back at D23, is unfortunately going to be replacing the Muppets at Disney's Hollywood studios, and it's going to be replacing the entirety of the Muppets courtyard area, and very sadly it's also going to be replacing Muppet Vision 3D as well.
That's right, Disney announced that Monsters Inc. will replace an OG attraction from the 90s, Muppet Vision 3D, as well as the Muppet courtyard area, also known as Grand Avenue. Now, I know what die-hard Muppet fans are going to say about this, and I could not agree more. This right here, this sucks. It sucks more than the New York Mets losing in the National League Championship Series. It sucks more than the New York Yankees losing in the World Series. And then they go and lose Juan Soto, who signed a 15-year, $765 million contract to the New York Mets. And this sucks even more than not being able to see Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed in theaters. But Muppet fans don't have to be sad about this, because the Muppets are not going to leave Disney's Hollywood Studios altogether.
The Muppets are going to be moving right along, but they're going to be moving right along down Sunset Boulevard, as they're going to be replacing and retheming Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith to the Muppets and Electric Mayhem for the very first ever Muppets ride-through attraction at a Disney park.
Disney says, quote, to make way for the monsters, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and more of their friends will be moving right along to Sunset Boulevard. But there's more to the story. The Muppets will be taking over Rock and Roller Coaster, teaming up with some of music's biggest stars for a rock and music festival.
So, in conjunction with the announcement that Muppet Vision 3D is closing, Disney announced that the famous Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith on Sunset Boulevard will be rethemed to the Muppets, while also retaining the same name of Rock and Roller Coaster. But right now, I want to talk about how I think all this will affect the entire park just by removing one theme and replacing it with a theme that's being replaced by another theme somewhere else. I said all that. I'm just as surprised as you are. Now, Disney's Hollywood Studios has been seen in the past taking old and outdated theme lands and replacing them with something new. But of course, we see it all the time in theme parks around the world, so what else is new? Disney's Hollywood Studios used to be a theme park inspired by show business and an operating production studio with active film and television production services, also an animation facility branch and a functioning backlot. But then in the 2010s, the park began to distance itself from the original studio backlot idea and enter into a new direction of immersive theming and attraction development inspired by imaginative worlds from Hollywood storytellers. So things like the Studio Backlot Tour and the Streets of America do not exist anymore. They were all cleared out to make way for things like Toy Story Land and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's been well documented that Disney's Hollywood Studios sits next to a really big parking lot for guests and cast members. In fact, if you look it up on Google Maps, it looks almost the same size as Hollywood Studios, if not bigger. People say that Disney should stop demolishing and retheming their lands and attractions when they own plenty of land in Florida to expand upon. Grand Avenue is right next to the cast members' parking lot, and in order to build the Monsters Inc. suspended roller coaster, they're going to make a little expansion by taking out a little chunk of the cast members' parking lot from behind Grand Avenue. Looking at where the Rock and Roller Coaster is set up, it looks as though they have enough space to expand Sunset Boulevard or even build a new Muppet courtyard from scratch. Assuming they own this parcel of Greenland next to Hollywood Studios, Disney can absolutely do it. However, the company chooses to Wkly lands in pretty much every one of its theme parks in the United States, while the international parks in China, France, and Japan get to expand wherever they wish to, and their expansions are done really great. What's really upsetting about Muppet Vision 3D closing down is the fact that it was a fan-favorite attraction at Hollywood Studios. It was, in fact, the last Muppets project to be helmed by Muppets creator Jim Henson before he died in 1990. And not long after the stunning announcement, the Jim Henson Company would voice their opinion in a statement that they wrote on social media. But rather than paraphrasing the whole statement, we're gonna skip to the last thing it says. And that's that the company is looking forward to Muppet Vision 3D's next act. Next act, huh? Next act. Well, this could mean a lot of things. Maybe Disney will find it in its heart to move the attraction to a new location within Walt Disney World Resort. Or maybe they'll have KlicKNettars long dog the attraction into a production trailer. Hey, anything is possible when it comes to Disney. Some people may or may not know that there was a version of the attraction in Disney California Adventure at Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. But according to sources, the DCA version has officially been on hiatus since November 2nd, 2014, with the show building having been remodeled since then and the attraction removed from the Disneyland website. However, the closing date is unofficial. What Disney plans to do with its Muppets attraction has remained uncertain for the past decade, and while we know that the Disney's Hollywood Studios version will be rethemed to Monsters Inc., the future of Muppets 3D is anyone's guess. The bottom line is that Disney wants to satisfy people who come to their theme parks every year. And after what Disney Experiences and Josh D'Amaro announced back in August, I think people are going to be very satisfied even though they're going to lose a long-time attraction. Well, I just hope that people will go to Disney's Hollywood Studios and enjoy Muppet Vision 3D while still operating. Of course, I don't think people will be too sad about Aerosmith leaving the Rock and Roller Coaster, so they better walk this way! Some wonder how they plan to pull off retheming the coaster to the Muppets, as the Rock and Roller Coaster is said to be only 90 seconds long when it goes on takeoff. The only one who can answer that question is Disney's Hollywood Studios. Maybe they'll give us some new details when they begin construction in 2025. So stay alert, KlicKNettars, because if anything new comes up, then KlicKNet will be there to tell you all about it. And that wraps up our excellent profile. Alright, that's our show. Thank you so much for watching. And please remember to like, comment, and share everything you see here on KlicKNet. Give your support by hitting the subscribe button down below. Also follow us on social media through Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and the site formerly known as Twitter. And don't forget TikTok. And I'll see you next time on FakeTV Box with Kwame Alexander.